All right, let's get started with some music. Yeah. These speakers on this new laptop sound really great. I need more power. Subwoofer. Yeah. Let's go with that one. Klipsch. Quality. All right. ProMedia it is. As you guys know, this is probably my favorite part of the whole thing, opening everything up, the unboxing. We're gonna speed up the footage so you guys don't get bored watching me unbox this huge thing. So let's get to it. It's a bit of a pain when it comes to wire management, so I bought these little things on Amazon. I'll link them down below so you guys can kind of see. It's basically this little loop you put your wires through and they clip on, so works really well. As for the subwoofer, I wanted to keep it kind of on this side because I'm gonna put my main speaker over here and then my secondary speaker on that side. So I'd like to be able to reach with my right hand, and because all the connections are actually on this side, with the subwoofer, I decided to keep that speaker on the right. The speaker with the actual volume control and everything is going to sit on the right side. This is the one that actually connects to the subwoofer via this cord, and this connects to your computer. Connection seems simple enough. I could definitely see this being kind of a pain if you did not have a flat head. Don't over tighten. Looks like the power actually does come from the subwoofer, which I completely understand that. So you do want to connect your speakers. This is actually connections to the speakers. The red will actually have a little red line on it. The black will just be black. This cord actually does do this, so I'm going to run it underneath and across so it comes out that little piece there. So after I actually run my cables along my desk and hide them really well, I will come back and use those zip ties and hide everything. Tuck it all away. All right, so now I'm gonna do a little cable management and I'll be right back. Once that's all said and done, I get a blinking light. Basically, what it's asking is to connect to Bluetooth. So I'm gonna pair it, pair, connected. Once that's all said and done, it's just a matter of connecting your cable. So this is actually the cable that goes to, well, whatever you want to hear. Some folks will actually use this to connect to the computer, which I don't actually have a desktop. I only have my laptop, so it works perfect for me. I'm going to connect this actually to my screen. This will require a little more cable management later, but basically it's going to go through, up across this post, down under, go into the audio out. Now this is strictly for my particular situation. Yours may be different. You want to give it a little slack so when you pull your screen all the way out, it's not going to bind out here. Okay, now depending on what your system is, you can do this, but it might be a little different. Windows is very similar, but anyhow, typically once you're connected, I sometimes will actually close my laptop. Sometimes I'll leave it open, so I might have to reconfigure something or do something with it here. Once I'm actually here, if I were to go to, let's say, YouTube, because I don't want to get strict by any rules, and use something from their audio library, you'll hear that coming from my computer. Now, in order to switch it over to the other system, I can actually go to the top right, select the audio. There's a little arrow next to the audio and sound and volume, and then you can actually click whether you want it to come from the monitor or from the laptop. So I'm going to click monitor. Now all the audio is coming from here. You guys may be wondering why isn't it playing? Because I haven't actually turned these on. So I'm going to turn the volume down. To turn them on, you actually push the main power button and it turns white. And there you go. That one's the main volume. This is a subwoofer volume. So if you live in an apartment complex or somewhere you might be disturbing neighbors, somebody might be asleep, you could turn that down. Still, great sound. Might be wondering what they look like inside. There you go. I do kind of wish these were gold like the rest of the Klipsch speakers. There's nothing like that gold look, but this'll do. Let's go Bluetooth. Okay, so switching to Bluetooth. I put on one of my last videos here. And to switch to Bluetooth on these, all you do is you push the volume button in, turns to blue, turn the volume up, love it. And there you go. And that's Bluetooth. So I'm going to go over a little bit more about them and tell you. So here are my thoughts on this whole system. The great things are, it sounds great. The bass is really great. It's darn near perfect for a small set of speakers. There's no doubt about that. I do like that you can actually connect through Bluetooth to the computer if you wanted to. You don't even have to use the cable. I like that there's a subwoofer. And it's 200 watts total. I do like that you can connect Bluetooth on your phone. I think it's really neat because, you know, sometimes I'm doing work around the house or doing something and I just want to listen to music, so I love being able to connect to that. The downsides kind of overpower all that, however, and I'll tell you why. There is no way to turn them off. You can only switch from this to Bluetooth. There is no way to power off. You may be thinking, well, what if you hold this Bluetooth or this power button? Nothing. It just sits there and it'll reset the Bluetooth so you can actually connect to another device. There's no turning it off whatsoever. It stays on. The worst part about that is I can't just disconnect my Bluetooth here because sometimes I like to use my headsets or Bluetooth to do something else. I wouldn't be able to because it's always going to be interfering with that because I can't turn it off. Second, if I just unplug or discontinue or disconnect from my phone completely, I'll have to reconnect every time I want to use it and then take it off every time I don't want to use it. And when I don't want to use it, somebody else in my area can actually connect to it for some strange reason because it's just open. And start going through my speakers. That's a little strange. I don't really like that very much. That's not the worst part. The worst part is I have gone through all the wires, cleaned everything up. I bound everything up cleanly. I also took that out completely apart, and I cannot get rid of this hum. There's a slight hum. I'll show you guys what it is. You guys ready to hear this? Can you hear that? Can you hear that? It doesn't change with the volume. Going all the way up, going down. Subwoofer up, subwoofer down. So it's not the volume. I checked all the connections. I redid my whole connection to my actual monitor. Took that off, connected to other things, just disconnected it completely, and it didn't go away. I went through my speakers and actually disconnected my speaker wire. It wouldn't go away. That means that there shouldn't be any noise coming through. So it's not going through that. What is it doing? Why is there a hum? Why can't I not just turn this off? I want to turn it off. I don't want to leave it on. I don't want to have to hit my switch every time I want to turn these off. That can cause damage over time. Klipsch recommends that you actually just leave them on all the time. I don't want to. I want to be able to turn them off. So, needless to say, they're going back. To me, this is defective. If I have to keep them on, that's one thing. But I will not deal with that hum all the time. Now, if I switch to Bluetooth, that hum goes away and it goes to this little beeping. Do you guys hear it? Do you guys hear that? Extremely annoying. Klipsch is super high quality in sound, so they know all about those small details. Why would you ignore it here? This is a disaster. I really hate these speakers. They're great, but I really, really hate them. I won't deal with it. I spent $100 on these, and they are definitely going back. All right, so we're gonna try one more thing. Now, these are definitely going back. There's no way they're staying. This would be a nightmare for me. I do have a really nice pair of Pioneer DJ headphones, which cost me, let's say around $300, $350. I don't remember exactly, but they're extremely nice What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna plug these in and see if I could still hear that hum. No hum. The hum is completely gone from here and from there. It's very quiet. Hum is back on there. So there seems to be something wrong with these. And this is not the only pair. I've gone online and I've noticed that there are a lot of people complaining about this hum. A lot. So time to go back to the store because they're not staying here. So my recommendation, if you're looking for a really great set of computer speakers, don't buy these. Get something better. I just want to take a moment to say thank you and have a happy new year. Thanks for all the support, the views, the likes, the comments. You guys were awesome. I still haven't got a chance to do the bag giveaway because I actually got sick last week and a half, so just couldn't do it. But I will do it in the next couple days because I do have a few days off, so stay tuned. Next video we'll have the winner, so I'll announce it, I'll contact you and give it and send it your way. Enjoy your New Year's, and we'll see you next year.